न्यूज 18 इंडिया से बातचीत करने के लिए हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं भारत में इजराइल के राजदूत रूबिन अजार। इनसे तमाम पहलुओं पे बात करेंगे, ईरान युद्ध के मसले पर। न्यूज 18 इंडिया से बातचीत करने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। वेलकम टू न्यूज 18 इंडिया। मेरा पहला सवाल यह है कि ये युद्ध क्या आने वाले कुछ दिनों में खत्म होगा या अभी कुछ हफ्ते और जारी रहेगा? इज दिस वॉर गोइंग टू एंड इन कमिंग डेज और इट विल गो फॉर वीक्स?
We certainly hope that it ends as soon as possible. We were very pleased to hear that the negotiations are going on. This is a surprise because the Iranian regime was saying that it will not negotiate with the United States, but apparently due to the immense amount of pressure we've been putting together with the United States on them, they have finally accepted these negotiations. We don't know whether negotiations are going to end in a successful way. Our position is very clear. We want to get their existential threats out by removing the enriched uranium out of Iran, by having zero enrichment on Iranian soil, because the Iranians have been cheating the international community and they cannot be trusted. We want to have a curb on their ballistic missiles, the same missiles that now threaten huge areas of the world. And we want to have a stop to their assistance to the terrorist organizations in our region. So once all that is achieved, I think we can reach an agreement.
सर, आप कह रहे हैं कि निगोशिएशन चल रही है बावजूद इसके कि ईरान मना कर रहा है. You are confirming that negotiations are going on despite of the fact that Iran is denying?
Yeah, what we are seeing, look, they have been denying a lot of things, okay? They denied that they are firing at civilian targets in the Gulf, but we all know, we have seen the pictures, how they are firing at civilian targets in the Gulf and also in Israel. We've seen that they are denying the fact that they are negotiating because they don't have the face to admit to their people their failure. We are also seeing that they are not very well coordinated with each other. I think that this is the result of the tremendous pressure we are putting. And it's a good sign because it gives hope that finally they will come to the table and accept the conditions of the international community to end this war.
दरअसल इजराइल के राजदूत ये कह रहे हैं कि ईरान के साथ बातचीत चल रही है, लेकिन ईरान जो है बार बार मना कर रहा है, वैसे ही जैसे ईरान कई मौकों पर और कई वजहों से झूठ बोलता रहा. बट इजराइल इज सीरियस अबाउट दिस सीज फायर और डील प्रपोजल. क्या इजराइल गंभीर है फॉर दिस डील?
We are completely in sync with the United States.
Okay.
And we have common interests and common goals. We have said from the outset, both Israel and the United States, that we have three goals. We want to remove the military nuclear program, we want to remove the ballistic missile program, and we want to give the Iranian people an opportunity to embrace their future by degrading the capabilities of this regime. And this is exactly what we're doing. And we will continue to do until either there is a change in the regime, they accept the requirements of the international community when it comes to the programs, or when we finish doing the job militarily.
तो आप कह रहे हैं कि इजराइल और अमेरिका के बीच में कोई डिफरेंस नहीं है. यू आर सेइंग दैट देयर इज नो डिफरेंस बिटवीन इजराइल एंड अमेरिका ओवर द नेगोशिएशंस? There is no difference?
No. President Trump has been updating Prime Minister Netanyahu only yesterday. We are also in sync when it comes to the continuation of the military operation, because President Trump said that he won't fulfill his threat to hit energy targets, but we are continuing to pound the Iranian regime's military targets. So we will continue doing that until we get to the conclusion that the conditions for a ceasefire have bear fruit.
But your prime minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said that strikes will go on.
Yes.
What kind of the next phase of the war? आपके प्रधानमंत्री ने कहा है कि स्ट्राइक्स जारी रहेंगे. युद्ध का अगला चरण क्या होगा?
We still have work ahead of us. We are continuing to pound the Iranian regime military industry, their command and control centers, their top leadership, and the oppressing force of the Basij. And this will continue until either there is an agreement on a ceasefire that meets our conditions, or until we exhaust all the military targets we wanted to hit.
तो हैव यू अचीव्ड योर गोल एज ऑफ नाउ?
Not yet. We are continuing.
तो बिल्कुल इजराइल के राजदूत ये कह रहे हैं कि उन्होंने अब तक यानी इजराइल ने अपना गोल जो है, जो मकसद है, उसे पूरा नहीं किया है, लेकिन ईरान में जो उनके टारगेट थे उसको बहुत नुकसान पहुंचाए है और 3 मकसद है और उसको पूरा करने के लिए लगातार इजराइल और अमेरिका काम कर रहे हैं। 3 मकसद में सबसे महत्वपूर्ण मकसद है कि जो न्यूक्लियर थ्रेट है और बैलिस्टिक थ्रेट है उसे रिमूव किया जाए। एक नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन टू यू सर, आपसे अगला सवाल यह है कि इंडिया हैज कॉल्ड फॉर डायलॉग एंड डिप्लोमेसी। हाउ डू यू सी इंडियाज रोल इन मीडिएटिंग? क्या आप भारत की भूमिका को देखते हैं? बिकॉज भारत ने यह कहा है कि डायलॉग और डिप्लोमेसी से समाधान होना चाहिए। डू यू सी इंडियाज रोल?
Well, first of all, we support dialogue and diplomacy. That's what we've been doing for the last 47 years since this regime came to power. But unfortunately, this regime in Iran, the theocratic regime of the Ayatollahs, has sworn to destroy us, has developed the capabilities to do so by developing these weapons of mass destruction. So now we can go back to diplomacy. And we welcome the role of India. I think India has been having a conducive role. It has a lot at stake because there are many Indians that are living in West Asia. There's also a lot at stake because India is now rising as an economic power, and we want it can offer the region a lot of projects of cooperation in logistics, in trade, in energy, in communications. So we want to engage in that. I think that what we have to concentrating is achieving the security regime that is needed, the security stability that is needed in order to have the political agreements that could allow for an economic dimension to play a good role. And I think India will be part of that future.
India can help to mediate?
Well, it's up to the...
Because India is talking to both parties.
Yeah, and this dialogue will continue. We welcome any Indian role. I think that the United States finally will have to decide how they want to conduct it. We are, concentrating in the substance. At the end of the day, we have to make sure that this regime cannot continue to pose an existential threat on Israel.
बिल्कुल, जो ईरान में मौजूदा सत्ता है वो आने वाले वक्त में इजराइल के लिए खतरा नहीं होना चाहिए। इजराइल के राजदूत रूविन अजार यही कह रहे हैं। और दूसरी अहम बात यह कि अमेरिका यह डिसाइड करेगा कि कैसे वो निगोशिएशन है वो चलेगा, लेकिन भारत की भूमिका अहम हो सकती है। रूविन अजार यह भी कह रहे हैं। वी हैव सीन रिपोर्ट सर दैट पाकिस्तान, टर्की, इजिप्ट आर ट्राइंग टू हेल्प मीडिएट। हाउ डू यू सी दिस?
It's up to the Americans to decide whether they need mediation and how this is going to play out. Seriously, this is not that important for us. As long as our goals are met and as long as these threats on our citizens are neutralized, we will support any diplomatic effort to end this war.
Any target for this war to end? Can you give me?
No, we don't have a target date. I think that we have the oxygen to continue with operations for a few weeks more. And these weeks are going to be devastating for the Iranian regime. So I hope that for their own sake, they come with goodwill to the table because I think that an agreement is at sight. We can achieve an agreement. And if we don't, they will continue suffering from our capability to undermine their plans, the oppression of the Iranian people, and their capability to fire at us.
But in your opinion, sir, if this agreement fails, do you think war will go for weeks?
Yes, it has the potential to continuing for a few weeks more.
बिल्कुल, तो रूविन अजार हमारे साथ बातचीत करने के लिए मौजूद थे। ये साफ साफ कह रहे हैं कि अग्रीमेंट वो देख रहे हैं और अग्रीमेंट इजराइल और अमेरिका की शर्तों पे होगा। कैसे मध्यस्थता होगी ये अमेरिका तय करेगा, लेकिन अगर मध्यस्थता के बाद भी अगर कोई अग्रीमेंट नहीं होता है या ईरान के साथ किसी तरह की बातचीत में सफलता नहीं मिलती है तो ये वॉर जो है हफ्तों चल सकता है, जिसके लिए इजराइल और अमेरिका के पास संसाधन मौजूद हैं। सर, न्यूज 18 इंडिया से बातचीत करने के लिए धन्यवाद। थैंक यू टू टॉकिंग टू न्यूज 18 इंडिया सर।
धन्यवाद।
तो ये थे हमारे साथ भारत में इजराइल के राजदूत रूबिन अजार। न्यूज़ 18 इंडिया के लिए मैं नीरज कुमार।